Shut the back door.
So
You
I
got
can.
a cough button?
Yeah. So I can hit clear your throat and you're right back in.
What kind of buttons would I want? How come James has got all the buttons back there?
Well, we've got the fart button, the barf button, we've got the burp button, we've got the beaver button, we've got the
Wait. What?
the off the road button,
Wait,
the wait button, we've got
and off button. Yes, we've got all of those.
Button. Yeah.
That's good to know we got things, under control and prepared before the podcast. A lot of people before a flight, they go through the checklist of, boosters check, boosters check. With us, it's like, okay, 7-second delay button, check.
All
right, we got this.
Yeah. Seatbelt on?
Check.
Whiplash? Check.
Airbags deployed?
Check.
In seconds. Yes, as
Anytime
usual.
Now, any moment. Any
for
moment.
pre-recorded audio, not live.
That's where we're at.
Well, and we need a flash flood button, Brian.
We need buttons in here. Yeah,
flash flood.
we do. But welcome to the Mike and the Mountain. I'm Brian Gary.
I'm Scott Cisco.
And we were talking because I'm doing a radio show now on KFK Radio, 1310 AM.
1310.
That's right. You can get it online
From 3
at
to 5.
1310kfk.com.
The
But
afternoon guy.
they actually have a button in there. I was looking, and after the first day on the air, they said, by the way, there's a red button for if you need to cough, clear your throat, or do anything like that. And I was like, oh, like I was doing all show?
So it's a universal button.
That's for whatever body function or whatever you need to do.
Function
you just
button.
hit the button.
The BF button.
I like that. I think it would be
BF button.
Yeah, I like just the fart button.
Just
If you could.
fart button.
I mean, that would just be fun to always have. I would love it if every time I hit it, it covered up my cough and played a fart.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Phone in when you hear it.
Yeah, that's more for this show. And
this show's a little different. Yeah. Right. We smoked a fatty before we come in today.
No, dude.
No, we didn't.
No, but there's.
It would have been nice.
I learn a great appreciation for you. As I'm trying to do a show by myself with FCC regulations.
Hey.
I'm doing that. Or I can come here covered in fur and weapons and have fart buttons.
Feel the vibration.
Yes. Now you got that song going through my head.
Feel the vibration.
Yeah. Well, before we even roll, it's been... Oh, geez. And the amount of time since your chair broke.
Yes.
And
God.
every week that you said, I got to fix my Harley, I got to fix my chair.
Yeah.
In the amount of time that's gone, I've sold a motorcycle.
Yeah, well,
I've gotten another job.
And a
I've
bicycle,
begun
right?
that. I've got...
Well, yeah, no, it's not... So here's the problem.
What is the problem, you lazy ass?
No, we'll save that for last. But this trying to carry a 1957 Panhead up out of a basement to get it hauled in to get it repaired, man, that's no easy feat.
I understand, and you can play that game all you want.
Right.
It's just a chair.
But you know,
right,
I did manage to haul my Beaver down.
I do. Okay, there it is. And time, 6 minutes? I think so. Okay.
No,
right.
a real Beaver.
I know you did. That is a very nice piece.
It is.
Todd.
Wow, I'm going way back. Wow. Let it flow, brother. Let it out.
No,
Let it out.
No, it's one syllable.
Todd.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
That's it. No, I'm familiar with who you are.
Todd.
All those clips being labeled as the Beaver and the Todd.
Oh, that's it. Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Wait, that sounds like a children's book.
No, and there's no way I should get it mixed up. I spent 30 years with him. I don't know that he even spelt beaver. You
probably never said it once.
No,
never said it once.
Damn sure it never.
Whereas
happened.
I need to bust it out at least once a show.
I understand, and we're busting it out because now you have one. You have a mount.
Yes.
with
A full mount.
and it is a great scene.
Isn't
That's
that
what I
cool?
love about your work here.
Right,
Is
right.
it's not what I love about Scott's stuff is it's not your trophy mounted head on the wall type of thing.
No, man.
This everything that you have is paying tribute or respect to the animal in its habitat of where it
Yes.
was and what its life was.
Absolutely.
And it's really cool to see because your pieces they're alive.
They are alive.
You know what I mean?
There's scenes
Yeah.
all over the house, man.
There are.
There are just scenes, and no, what a way to portray it. I mean, you said it right, man. I love the way you said that. It's not about a trophy. It's about, man, sit down and let me tell you the story behind this dude right here.
Oh, and you do,
You know what
and
I mean?
the stories you have for everyone, because
Oh.
you know the moment, the situation,
Oh, buddy.
the environment, and you actually try to recreate that
Recreate it.
in
Well,
the mouth.
just like Sharita.
It's true. It's true.
I mean,
if there's a
there she
raccoon
was.
coming out of the wall, and that one is like that for a reason because it's paying tribute to what that personality of that animal was like.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know how many people have asked me, Scott? I watched you and Brian on the Mike in the Mountain. Did that really happen that way? Yeah. I mean, people are thinking that raccoons are coming through the walls.
Which would not shock
No.
anyone around here, but well, it would because why would they be coming here? But we
Right.
thought that when you encountered 3 of them burglars in your garage one morning
Yes, in
too.
the middle of the night.
See the video at CiscoMWE.com.
Nah.
No, please do. That was some of your better work.
congested, I was swollen.
You looked horrible.
I felt horrible, man.
Well, you sound like crap today
Thank
too,
you.
bro.
Thank you.
No, I mean I
appreciate that.
admire you fighting through and everything, but you get just beat up by allergies. But are we like right now? We were talking before we jumped on.
Right.
Is it so much allergies, or is smoke adding to the effect as well?
I think
you know?
it's all there, man. I think it's all in there between allergies and smoke. And man, what times are we in right now that we got the smoke sunsets? You know, the beautiful smoke sunsets that we're covered in it. We're in a drought. Everything's starting to dry out, man. We've got all this high grass. Matter of fact, the neighbor the other day was out with swather cutting alfalfa. And I happened to come around the corner and notice that this huge patch of high grass was on fire.
No,
And I thought, ooh, and I didn't even know they were cutting. I didn't know the swather was out there. He was making this big loop, right? So I go out there and I call the owner and he says, all right, I'm on my way. He shot up there and the swather had hit a rock on the ground
no.
and made a spark. And as he blew by, it was behind
Gave
him.
it
Didn't
enough
realize.
air?
Oh, yeah, man. It just lit up. So we're in drought. We've got these dry winds. We've got this smoke. Now we're going into flash flooding. 2 warnings yesterday, one in Denver and one in eastern Larimer County.
These are confusing Armageddon-ish type of times.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, in the sense of you have drought, you have flooding at the same time. It's like being fat and anorexic. It doesn't, they don't really make sense
That's a good analogy.
together. But I get confused. I know of the drought. I know of the farmers' plight and what they go through and the fight they do. And God
yeah.
bless our American
Yes.
farmers.
Yes.
I mean,
Here.
absolutely. You have the most tireless job, the most unpredictable because you are at mercy. You can prepare and be the best farmer in the world, but if Mother Nature does not help,
Right.
there's nothing you can do.
No, you wanna talk to a true meteorologist? Talk to a farmer.
That you are so right.
Talk to a farmer, man.
You can watch Mike Nelson or
Right.
Kathy Saban or whoever put
Yep.
maps in motion and show you this front and we're predicting this will happen.
Oh, yeah.
I will talk to an old farmer who tells you, I saw a rattlesnake come out and go left. That tells me that we're going to be,
Yep.
and I will bank on that more than I will ever bank on the other.
Absolutely. They're in touch with it, man. They've been doing it their whole life. It's gone through generations. I remember taking my great grandma to the lake, getting halfway to the lake, and her telling me to pull over and stop. And I thought, oh Lord, she's got to pee. And she said, go ahead and turn around. Let's head home. I thought, well, something must be wrong. I said, Grandma, you feeling all right? She goes, well, yeah, I'm feeling fine. I said, well, I thought we were going fishing. She says, Scott, look out there. What do you see? And I said, Well, a bunch of cows. She goes, well, yeah, but what are they doing? Well, they're all just laying down in the sun out there. Yeah, they're all laying down. If the cows were laying down, we'd turn the boat around and go home. Fish aren't biting.
No.
The fish aren't biting if the cows are all laying down.
Really?
Yeah, I kid you not. We turned around and took that show right back home, man.
That's-
She was not gonna fish with all them cattle laying down.
I have never heard that in my life, but I'll bet she
There's
was spot
something
on.
to it, man. There's something to those old school remedies and rhymes and reasons
I
that.
love to learn about
I do
those things,
too,
don't you?
man.
Though.
Oh, I'd love to sit down with an old farmer and just listen.
Yes.
Just listen, man. Let them share their life, their stories. Incredible.
No,
Just
it truly
incredible.
is. But you know, I think of them, and I'm praying for rain for the farmers,
yeah,
you know, and for us for that. But at
Right.
the same time, you're seeing where the Cameron Peak fire burned,
Yep.
the burn scar from that. And with the torrential rains that had happened in Larimer County, the flooding,
Just
the
running
just
off, man.
instant hits
Oh, yeah.
and running down that burn scar. And I was seeing there was a video of somebody's Ring doorbell, just their doorbell
Oh,
camera,
yeah.
showing the water rushing
No
and the
way.
amount of timber
Yeah,
that was
oh,
sucked
yeah.
in and being pulled down with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's so you know it's okay. We're in a drought yet. We're flooding and having all this. That's confusing. If you're a prayerful person, what do you pray for?
Right.
Are you praying
Right.
for rain, or are you praying for it to stop so that they can get,
Yeah.
you know, the work done up there?
Well, and then me and James went out to a farm last night that we're working on, and we were going through weeds as high as a truck. I mean, it was eerie. But when we got through this, James took some pictures, and I think he's going to put that up somewhere. There must have been 100 grasshoppers on the hood of my truck.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it was
Biblical?
It was yeah, man. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was weird, man.
I don't
That
like
was-
those things.
No, I don't either. It
they're-
falls into the bug category. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the Aztecs was dyslexic. It's not 2012, it was 2021 when the Armageddon was supposed to happen.
right.
Yeah, because
right.
that movie had it all wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's turning into the 2020 was like 2021 light. You know,
I'm
it's
telling you, yeah. Well, and they kind of
It's
talked about that. They kind of brought that up. We're going to look back and say, you know, it wasn't so bad when, no, it was really bad. It was
No,
bad.
these again.
Chaos.
I don't like to call them
Chaos.
uncertain times, but it is just so different.
Right,
Just
right.
just
It
trying to
is.
get by and finding, you know, your new normal, and it's what we all need to find is our
Right.
new normal, because this is the world that we live in right now. We can all have our battles and walk our walk to try to change things, and if we all do that in our own,
Yeah.
we can change, you know, the people around you, the environment around you. If everybody does that and affects theirs, that spreads out and it does make a difference. So, but
Yeah.
it takes a united effort, which is hard to find on any front anymore, to
Yeah.
be united about anything.
No, it is. And we're bombarded on so many levels with the heat, the smoke, the politics, social media. I mean, we're just so bombarded that we got to stop and get this right first. Get your mind right, man.
You know, you bring
Get
up
your mind right.
you bring up a real strong point as you were just listening to the news, the weather, this. You just go through headlines or you go through news, and everything is what's wrong.
Right.
And
The
that's what
cons.
we seem to be enthralled in. We want to hear who got killed, what devastation happened, what horrible thing took place,
Right.
all that. What do you expect that's going to do to your attitude and your mood?
Right.
If that's what we thrive on, and that's all we talk about, and that's what we seem to be interested in, when you stop and put on the different lens
Flip it.
and look
Flip
at,
it.
let's find the positive. The negative is really easy, and even a blind man can see that right now.
Right.
All right, it's
Right.
there. Finding the positive, you got to flip your lens. But when you
That's
do
right.
that and you look and you focus on that, we are not devoid of happiness.
No.
We are not. I mean, seriously, there is joy out there. There are great things happening out there. There are some beautiful moments.
Yeah.
I know there's crap, but you know, I'll guarantee you 40 years ago, if you focused on the crap and we had all the social media and everything, it would have been a real similar vibe.
Oh, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely, man. I think I've heard you say this before, and I want to bring it up again, man, especially in the times we're in with all the chaos and all the bad stuff that we're focusing on. You know, I've always said flip it, but I've heard you say this before, and I just heard it recently again too, is take the time to take your thoughts captive. Take your thoughts captive. Stop for a minute and think. Stop before you speak. You know, so many times I talk about this with my son and me is, man, I will say something before I can finish it. He flares. He's got the answer, an argument, the negative.
The debate.
No, man, we got to stop and recognize. We got to take them thoughts captive. Okay, what I was about to say was, that's not going to be good. That's not going to come out right. So let's flip it and let's change this up a little bit. Take the thoughts captive, man. Find your peace. It's all in your control. You can only control you in your realm, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So if you take that mind captive, you're going to flip something. You're going to change it up.
No, you're right
captive.
on. No, absolutely. If we put as much effort into trying to be okay as we do just finding a way to settle into and accept what we're in.
That's right, man. That's right. And whatever you're in, is it going to take away your birthday? No, man. No, man. It's just another chapter of your journey of where you're at in this world and in your life, man. And the thing is, today starts the beginning of the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah. You always hear that saying, but it's so true.
It is.
Because every day is a new opportunity to begin anew, to start anew, to not be who you were yesterday.
That's right,
You can do that today.
Come on now.
You can do that today.
Thoughts captive right now. Right now, man.
I like it.
Change the realm you in.
I like it.
You can only change it. Do it.
You just talked about, you ain't going to miss your birthday.
All right.
All right. I got to mention today, as we're recording this, is my grandson Zayden's 8th birthday today.
Yes, it is.
And I just want to happy birthday, Zayden.
Happy birthday, buddy.
When Vanessa was pregnant with him, I was going through a lot in my mind of where life was at that moment. There was, we'll just say there was a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
And I remember getting deep in prayer.
Oh, come on now.
All right.
Come on now.
I was deep in prayer about it and was asking for something.
Yeah.
I didn't know what, but I was asking for something. And I was spoken to very loudly and emphatically that this boy is going to make a huge difference in the world and in your life. And you need to embrace this because what you're about to be blessed with is going to be out of this world.
Come on now.
And he was right.
Right on.
He was right. Because this little dude, I love all my grandkids, and you love them all equally, and you do. You do.
Right.
Zayden, it's his birthday today, but he is one of the funniest young dudes I have ever met in my life. He has a heart that you would just... You wish everybody had this kind of heart.
That childlike faith.
Oh,
where nothing matters, man.
He just wants to make sure everybody else is okay as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But just funny, a great companion, and the best little 8-year-old grandson any papa could ever want. So, Zayden, happy birthday to you, and thank you for making life such a joy and being exactly what God told me you were going to be.
Right
so
on.
that's right on. So happy birthday to him.
Can't take away that boy's birthday.
No, he's going to go to the new Boss Baby movie.
Shut the Boss
for
Baby
his dinner tonight. Absolutely.
Holy Hannah.
He's looking forward to seeing that one.
Right on.
I'm going to go see a movie this weekend. I haven't gone to a movie in a long time. In fact, I haven't hit the theaters since before COVID.
Right.
But I want to go see a movie called Joe Black.
Joe Black.
Joe Bell. I'm sorry, Joe Bell.
Okay.
Joe Bell. It's a new Mark Wahlberg movie.
Oh, okay.
And you know the story behind this?
No.
Joe Bell was a guy whose his son was bullied massively in school and ended up taking his own life.
Okay.
His son was gay, and the father didn't take it overly well, or there was, they had their things, and then he gets bullied in school and ends up taking his life. And the father decides his calling in life is to raise awareness of bullying, and he was walking 5,000 miles across the country.
Right.
Going across the country on foot.
Wow.
On this journey to raise awareness about bullying. And he had been about 1,000 miles into his journey and was going to be speaking in Hugo, Colorado.
Okay.
All right. And he's walking along the interstate and I believe he was on his way to the destination. And he got hit by a semi driver and killed.
Really? And this is this based on a true story?
This is the true story.
Oh, okay.
This is the true story. A friend of mine's son-in-law was one of the people working for the sheriff's department who had been with him shortly before and were visiting him on the side of the road and had driven away. And it was, hour or so later that the call came across pedestrian hit.
Right.
And it was him. So they've put a movie with Mark Wahlberg starring as him.
Oh, wow.
And that's coming out this weekend. But
that
bullying
like
is such it's a sensitive topic for me because it's real personal.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? For all of us. So
absolutely.
I want to see this, and I'm really glad they put out a movie with this kind of message, and looking forward to seeing what it's all about.
That sounds like a good flick.
But it is. There's Colorado ties in it because that's where that's where he died, unfortunately.
Wow.
And there's another TV show right now with Colorado ties on Peacock, the Peacock network. There's a series called Dr. Death.
Oh.
Have you seen a preview for this starring Joshua Jackson, Alec Baldwin, and Christian Slater?
No.
So it's a good cast of people.
All right.
But it's the true story of this spine surgeon who ended up killing many people with his practices, just totally reckless, horrible, and and this is the story of that. But he played football, or he was in the CSU program.
Really?
He was wearing a CSU jersey in it, and they talk about Colorado, of him transferring from there and so forth. So apparently this guy had connections here too in it. So just kind of interesting when where you live gets brought into the national spotlight of major stories. Not that either of these are pick-me-ups.
Well,
you know what I mean?
No.
But still, it's just interesting if you're looking at viewing, to note there's a few things happening.
Well, I think you can agree, though. You talked about that first show, man, and whenever you talk to somebody or watch a show like that, it puts your problems. I think oftentimes us humans need our problems put in retrospect.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because we think in our realm that wah, 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 me. But then you hear or see something, you're thinking, shit, I got it good.
No, it's it's like that old saying that take all of your problems and put them in a pile,
right,
and then have somebody else take theirs. You look at theirs and go, "I'm good with mine."
Yeah, you're right.
I'm good with mine.
That isn't really a problem anymore.
Yeah. No, again, we're all carrying something. Just be strong and know you're not alone in the whole darn thing. Because we've got mounted beaver out front.
Yes, we do.
No, it's funny. Now you have that. I actually do have 3 remnants of beaver in my home. I have a beaver pelt that hangs over my work chair.
Yep.
Softest thing you will ever feel in your life.
Oh, God love it.
Absolutely incredible. And I have 2 beaver pelt cowboy hats.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, they're made of beaver.
Yeah.
And what's funny is I remember getting these things because these are expensive.
Oh yeah.
They're really nice hats.
You get a 4 beaver.
Oh, it's a.
I mean,
no, but they're great hats. And then, and me spending this money on a hat, I'm like, look, I don't want to ruin this in any way.
Right.
I said, what happens if it rains? Can I get this wet? And he says, it's beaver. You ever seen a beaver with an umbrella?
absolutely, man. Yeah.
And no, I haven't.
No,
I have not,
no.
but I would love to.
Oh, yeah, that'd be funny.
It would.
That'd be funny. Oh, now you thought you had problems. Look at that
A
beaver.
beaver with the umbrella.
Got an umbrella. The world's coming to an end.
It is. It is.
Big flooded's on its way. The beaver's like, nope, nope.
Right, here's your sign.
That's the sign.
Here's your sign. Yeah, see a beaver in a life raft.
With an umbrella and a
With an
cocktail.
umbrella and a cocktail. It's coming, boys.
Absolutely.
Prepare
Yeah,
yourselves.
gonna need another mojito.
Mojito.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey.
Hey, it was. I'll bet you guys caught this too. Yesterday, pretty amazing. Yesterday, I just dated when this was, but earlier in the week, that Jeff Bezos,
Yes.
and his rocket ship.
Yep.
Did you see the launch and?
I haven't seen TV in a while.
Okay, well, James, you had to be on this.
Dude, I knew this was a dick measuring contest amongst the billionaires. But the way that shuttle looked like when it went to space.
Oh, everyone knows it was a penis-shaped rocket.
What?
Oh, it totally. No. You know, all rockets you can say, oh, that's kind of a phallic symbol.
Sure,
and all.
sure.
No, this one,
Legit.
this was a
Really?
straight up penis. That's the only way to
Austin
describe.
Powers would be proud.
Right.
Yeah,
How
seriously.
gifted and smart are you that you can take it to that next level that you're going to be the one to do it, and I'm going to do it in the shape of that.
That's
I mean, seriously, how damn smart you got to be? I mean, I can't get something 20 feet in the air, but this dude's so good. Not only is he going to put it in his face, but I'm going to shape it like this.
Well, it's funny because you'll often talk about, rich people and oh, look at that, he's got a penis car.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Where it's
Oh,
that? Yeah, so this was taking that to the extremes.
Really?
Well,
Oh, my
yeah, when you've
gosh.
got a penis rocket that shoots up and then the head detaches. You know? It floats down
God.
gently, to
Oh, well, sometimes.
Yeah, shut up! Shut up! I knew where. As soon as I saw it take off, I went. I gotta talk about this.
Boy, did it
But
take
I'm scared.
off. Yes.
Yeah, very scared.
Yes.
But they're all up in the top looking out the windows of the penis.
Oh.
As it's going out. And the coolest thing about it is Wally Funk.
All right.
She's the 82-year-old astronaut who had trained in the 1960s and was prepared to go, but because she was a woman,
All right.
was not able to. And now, all these years later, she got to have her moment in space.
Right on.
But when I first heard the name Wally Funk, I went, Wally Funk? I know Terry Funk. He used to be one of my favorite wrestlers. Was this Terry's Uncle
Terry
Wally?
Funk, yeah.
Do you remember Terry
Oh,
Funk?
yeah.
Because he was from the South.
Well, I just imagine them now. You've created this scene where they're all in the window of the head, waiting to be ejaculated out. Play that funky music. You just got a whole scene going in my head with the funk and in the head and in the ready to be. Dude. Wow.
I'm glad I saved that for later.
I should probably watch what you guys are talking about.
But let me just say, this is one place you will never find me. I have no interest whatsoever
in going to
in
space?
being rocketed up like that. No, it terrifies the hell out of me. I know,
Really?
James, you'd probably be first in line, wouldn't
I would
you?
be first in line, straight up. If I can, I don't know if I want a one-way ticket to Mars, but I definitely would take the opportunity to go to Mars. I mean,
are you the guy like at the carnival that you got to do all them crazy whack ass rides?
no. When you realize, I don't know if you guys recently saw, but when you realize how regulated safety-wise those rides are,
Aren't.
right? Never again.
All right,
No.
all right.
Are those new rubber bands?
right?
Ish.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm the kind of guy where I won't even get on the Ferris wheel at the Shields.
No, I haven't gotten
That
on
is
there.
a
I ain't
death
getting on there.
machine.
No, it
man.
is a death
You
machine.
could die,
It's-
or even worse.
So,
I mean, that's
stuck.
real.
Get stuck on it.
Ferris wheel or penis rocket? I would take the penis rocket.
Ferris wheel lasts longer.
I'm keeping my.
That's right.
Oh,
It
Yes.
No, but it's
Good
true.
one. Good one.
But it does, because here's
Well, it
the
depends.
thing. No.
It depends.
The kind of humorous thing about this is the Bezos
Kinda.
rocket ship, I mean, been hyped forever.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we've been hearing about this, man into space,
Yep,
private,
yep.
this kind of thing. And it's been pumped, it's been pumped, it's
It's
been pumped.
been
This is going to be
pumped,
great.
it's been
It's been
pumped,
pumped,
it's
it's
been
been pumped.
pumped.
It's been all of that. Shut up. But there's been a lot of buildup
There's been a lot of buildup.
about this thing.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
But the whole thing
the whole
blast
thing.
off until
All
it
of
comes
it.
back down
Oh, until we
is
get
11 minutes. 11 minutes. All that buildup for
Well-
11 minutes. Now I know how my wife felt on her honeymoon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. There you go. All the pump,
11
the hype,
minutes.
the buildup,
All the way up, all the way down.
all the
That's
way
it,
down.
11 minutes.
Nah,
That's a record for me.
that's gonna be illegal. Yeah, there's gonna be some red button on that one. I can see it already.
Did you see that? And also, shut up. Ashton Kutcher.
Of course.
He was one.
Of
He was one of the
course.
first who was buying. I think it was
Yes.
$250,000 he spent to get a ticket. He was going to be going on one of these
Oh, yeah.
civilian flights.
Yep.
His wife.
Oh, damn me.
No, that was several wives ago.
I know, but I'm
Mila
still stuck on
Kunis.
her.
That's still good.
Mila Kunis.
Yes.
Huh?
Co-star on that 70s
What's
show.
her name again?
Miley Kunis? You never heard of her?
Miley Kunis. No,
I
it's
thought it
just
was
the way
Mila.
he
I
said
think
it.
it's M-I-L-A.
Yeah, I'm sure people pronounce it one way or another.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
That anyway.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Jackie.
he ditched
Jackie
Demi?
from that 70s show.
He ditched Demi?
That was.
Sorry, man. I ain't watching TV in a minute, all right?
That's like 20 years.
It's
That's
okay,
right.
so it's been a little longer than a while.
Wow.
Yeah, Demi.
Did
though.
you hear about Kennedy?
Who?
Okay. Well, when we get done, I've got some things to break to Scott.
Yeah. I'm not sure the radio's going to accept me in with you on any level.
But back to Ashton Kutcher.
Yes.
His wife told him she wanted him to sell his ticket.
Okay.
That she didn't want him to go up in space. That it was just
Really?
not a. She wasn't comfortable with it, so he did what any smart husband would do.
And father.
And father. That was the whole thing. It was about the kids.
Okay.
And all that. And you and I get that.
Yeah.
I get the concern.
Totally.
So he sold his ticket back. But, I mean, you would never imagine who would be one of the first guys up in space. Oh, Ashton Kutcher.
In a rocket like that.
Dude, where's my rocket?
Yeah. We're pumping it up right now.
Yeah. But no space exploration for me
No,
whatsoever.
no.
There was
like
another
it.
story to that too, Ryan. Was that there was another passenger for the lotto part where Ashton did the same thing where he bought his ticket for a lotto system to be submitted. Someone spent like $20 million to get the lotto ticket and won, but he canceled it because of scheduling conflicts.
Scheduling conflicts?
Yes.
What? Don't you move around to get on the rocket? You
If you
spent
wanna go.
millions of dollars.
Yeah.
People were perplexed at how a person who can just drop $20 million to go to space have a scheduling conflict for something that's been hyped up for, about a year and a half on this whole thing?
He was scared.
I don't
He
know.
got scared.
Something.
He got scared.
He was like
Scheduling?
11 minutes in space?
I'd have come up with something
I just
better
can't
than that.
squeeze that in.
Yeah.
I know.
And shaped like that, who could?
Well, that's.
I mean, you got a rocket of that magnitude.
Oh, welcome to things you'll never hear on my radio show. Which scares me because I'm going to be having you on with me.
Yeah, that's
and
what scares me too, man. Oh God,
It's
help
going to be
us.
terrifying, dude.
Yes.
It really is. Well, I've got one more thing I want to. A new invention that I just
lay
read
it on the
about.
line. What do you got?
You know, because I always like to be up to date on technology and get the latest in gadgets
You?
and trends. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Get intro into it.
thought so.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Well,
It's called
I knew
setting
that of
up
you.
the bit. Yes,
I
of
knew
course
that of
you
you.
did,
Yes.
Scott. A new gift. You know, we're only 23 Wednesdays until Christmas. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we're like just about 100 days from Halloween.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, no, the internet keeps track of this stuff.
I know, and I look at it all the time.
You said Christmas, you said Halloween. I'm thinking when snow.
That's why I'm bringing it up, because when we're going through the heat wave we are, it's kind of cool to think about something like Christmas. Well, if you've got somebody, maybe they've got a birthday coming up, or maybe that Halloween gift, or Christmas is just half a year away. This is Gil. Shut up. I'm getting you a ticket on the dick rocket. It's been.
I'm going to start selling them myself.
You've tried that for years.
Unfortunately, Lego's going to beat you to that.
Friggin' Legos. Yeah.
Screw this. This isn't going to be near as funny as what's happening now. Nothing's been invented. Nothing's happened.
Well, but we're going to go places.
Yes,
we're going places.
Yeah, we're going to.
Just wait till they see us.
Wait till you see our rocket.
Yes. Bezos.
That'll be yeet.
That'll be Bezos.
Yep.
I don't think Scott,
I don't know.
I don't think Scott realizes the Virgin guy went to space first before him. So
That's true. Richard Branson.
yes.
Say what now?
Yeah.
I see. That's new too. What?
Richard
Virgin
Branson,
guy.
he was the first one, was he not? Because this would have been his passion forever since.
It's also debatable too. He didn't go as high as Bezos did too, which many people have different standards where that space line is. Some say it's 52 miles. Some of them say 64 miles.
Some say 7 bong hits. Some say 6.
Right. Exactly.
Depending on the hashish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Virgin Boy went up there. I think his flight was shorter, though. I think it was like 8 minutes. He just went up there, floated for a minute, and came right back down. So you thought Bezos was short.
8 minutes.
Virgin Boy was a lot shorter.
True.
How many minutes
we
was
forget
Bezos?
about that he was up there because I guess it didn't seem like as big of a deal. It didn't have the build-up that Bezos did with his.
Right, that's why I brought up the whole dick measuring contest between the billionaires, because that's what it was. He wanted to be the first one, Virgin Boy versus Bezos, who was like, I'm going to space, dude. You can have your little whatever powwow 52 miles up. I'm going up there and staying up there for a half minute or two. You can do what you need to do.
Now Elon Musk will be next.
Yeah, he's going to Mars.
That's okay. Yeah, that's it.
Nobody
In a
messes
Tesla.
With,
Tesla.
Nobody messes with Elon.
That's it. Well, I got nothing else. But
It was good.
It was.
It was good.
And this would have been great.
Very satisfying.
Save it for next time.
Yes. Put it on that list.
Hey, but be sure to check out, as you're listening to the Mike in the Mountain, whatever platform you get it from, be sure to subscribe to it so you get it delivered to you. Every new episode that shows up, you'll get them right there. We're available on all major platforms where you find your podcasts, and this has become so much fun. And what's getting even more fun about it now is we're getting out and actually meeting people who have listened, that aren't family members.
All right.
And that's really cool because the family quit.
Yeah,
all
they
right.
did.
So
They
did.
gave up.
So it's
Like,
good
it's
to have
the
you
same
all.
old
We need
shit.
you
Right,
more than
right.
ever. That's it.
Yeah.
But we appreciate you spending some time with us every week and checking out our craziness. It's a blast for us, and we hope you get a giggle or two out of it, and maybe even accidentally get a little inspiration or something too.
Well, yeah, and people need to know that this is real.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
This is-
who would write this and go, yeah, that's what we'll go with?
That's true.
I
Good
thought
point.
so too. We had
Good
that
point.
Captain Obvious.
Captain Obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Till next improv show.
Yes.
I'm Brian Gary.
Scott Cisco.
It's the Mike in the Mountain. We'll see you next time.
Where next week we'll be taking you into where the wild beaver play.
No, I thought it was going to be a rocket thing.
No,
That's it.
that's over. You and your movies this weekend. I was thinking I should go up and catch a movie up on the mountain. See what the beaver are doing.
That's what you
That's
just
good
you
movie.
and some beaver watching Brokeback Mountain up in the mountain.
That's the way I roll. All
right.
That's the way I roll.
You go, Swifty.
Talking about Bezos.